Well, good evening, everyone. It's my first time, doing something like this. I'm trying to, share the world, my little experience, my little testimony, what God did for me and what He could do for you. Well, let's put it like this. Before I say anything, I want to let y'all know that God works in mysterious ways. And when I say He works in mysterious ways, He'll do stuff in your life that we wouldn't understand. It's like you go through something, but you want to question God, but you can't. Why question Him? He put you in a situation. He put you through the storm for a reason. It's for a couple of things. Strengthen you up in your spirit, make you wiser, make you knowledgeable, or even make you smarter. The situations that you won't never go back into again. You know what I'm saying? And what I want to share with y'all is a little testimony. A little background in my life. You know what I mean? My situation in the past has made me the man that I am today. Don't get it twisted. I'm still a sinner and I can't save myself. But I'm a better person than I am now today than I was before. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really grateful and blessed for that. And I thank God, He showed me something in my life. Without His grace and mercy, I could be in my grave and my spirit could be in hell burning eternally, forever and ever. But He watched over me all through these years I was growing up. I was really lost in the soul, how I said, but I was lost in the wilderness and, wasn't really understand why I was going through it. Why I was so disrespectful, why I was so rude, why I was going through it, you know what I'm saying? Well, here you go, I'm going to show y'all. And, excuse me, y'all, it's just my first time, so I want y'all to feel me, I'm going to keep it spiritual, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you how God works in mysterious ways. Well, coming up, I was hard-headed, very disrespectful. I had good parents. My father been in my life, somewhat. He took care of me. I'm glad he showed me how to be a man, showed me not to be a punk in these streets because, it's a wicked world we live in, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad he showed me that. I'm glad he showed me manners. And I'm glad my mother took good care of me and my twin, and my little brother as well, but he came, farther in the future. But let's go back to me, And as me growing up, especially my teenage years, I thought I was grown. I thought I could think I'm getting to the age that I ain't gonna listen to mama. I ain't gonna listen to what she gotta say. So I want to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Well, my understanding is God already had a plan for me. Okay, you want to be out there and be disrespectful to your mother because in the Bible it says honor your mother and father. I knew that, but I didn't care. So what I'm trying to say is Satan was my friend. Thought he was my friend, but I'm going to get to that. I'm going to show y'all something. So, make a long story short, I was 18. I'm grown. You can't tell me what to do, so I'm living in my mother's house. Without a job at the time, I had lost my job, So I'm coming in the house anytime I want. She told me come in the house certain time because she got to work. My little brother got to go to school. But I'm in the streets hanging with my homeboys. Thought it was my homeboys, but hey. But anywho, I'm hanging with them, doing stuff that I'm not supposed to be doing. So one day, God showed me something. And before I say anything, I want to thank God for showing me this. Check this out. It's interesting. So, one day, I was in my room, chilling, minding my business. My stepfather came upstairs. He was agitating me so bad. He was irking my nerves. I'm like, oh my gosh. Why is he bothering me? I'm not bothering this man. So I blew up. I cussed him out by getting in the fight with him. Then I went downstairs and cussed my mother out. Very disrespectful. I don't know where that came from. You know? So, she called the police on me. So, police officer came to the house, talked to me, wasn't going to lock me up or anything. He asked me, do you have anywhere to go? Your mother's putting you out. Something told me, tell him, yeah, I got somewhere to go. I can stay with my cousin. So I packed up my stuff, left out. Went to my cousin's house. I said, hey man, what's up? You think I can stay here? He said, I don't know. So what you mean you don't know? I mean, we're family. Make a long story short, that's when my homeless started beginning. And this I was 18. Hold up. I was homeless for 3 months and a half. Felt like it was years, you know? So I'm going through it. Struggling. Hair was all out, curly. You know, I got the Indian in me. It was out, curly, long hair. Hair wasn't that, you know, that full like this, but it was getting there. You know, going through it. Some days I ain't eat. I slept on buses, bus stops. Half the time walking up down the street. I slept behind schools. I was everywhere. You know? Through them times I wasn't really praying. But I'm going to tell you how prayers work. Well, make a long story short, second month, still homeless. I thought I could come back home. I used to go to my mother's house and say, Mom, I'm begging my mother, please, can I come back home, please? She had shut the door on me. Back in the streets again. So, one day I was out there in the world. I had twisted my ankle so bad I couldn't barely walk. Went to my mother's job because she works in the hospital. I thought I could come back home. I'm thinking I'm twisting my ankle. Okay, I'm coming back home. So I'm like, I think come back home. See my mother. I said, Mom, can I come back home? She said, no. I said, wow. So I'm getting mad with her, but it was really me. And I'm going to explain why I said that. So I'm like, dang, I can't come back home. I'm in the streets again. So, make a long story short, I'm sorry, yo, because it's just amazing. It's just amazing. One day, I was on the steps behind the school. It was like a storm was coming. This was going on closer to November. Matter of fact, it was in November. And something told me to sit down and pray. It got to be in midnight. Had to be 1 or 2 or something in the morning. And I prayed so hard, like I never prayed before. Pray. I prayed. After prayer, I left in God's hands. I'm going to say a couple of days later, my used to be best friend, Chris, you know, let me stay at his house, taking myself together. So his mother made sure I wash my clothes, you know, take care of myself, shave a little bit, you know, get myself cleaned up. You know, I was in the streets. I was rough, living that rough life. So, make a long story short, I'm outside, you know, chilling. His mother called me, Morgan! I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, yes. So she said, come in the crib. So I come in the crib, and she had a black, like some trash bags. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm about to get kicked out of the house again. So she just finished off the phone. Well, she just said, well, I was just on the phone with your mother. She said, pack your stuff up, you come back home. And the only thing I could do, I said, thank you, Heavenly Father. Thank you, Heavenly Father. I was so joyful, I was so happy. That taught me a lesson. Honor your mother and father. And also taught me another lesson that God was with me. Even I was living Helvetia. I was living the hell. I'm telling you, I was off the chain. You know, I was living the life that I'm not supposed to be living, but I was lost. You know, a couple years later, 2012, I was born again, got baptized. You know, not even a couple months later, I start seeing things different. I see my friends, you know, differently. It's like everything just start coming to me. It's like, wow, what's going on? Well, God for surely was slowing my life down. And I'm glad that he chose me to be born again. And to this day, I'm grateful and blessed. I would never know that I would have my own place. I work on my job. Next month will be, April? That'd be the 4th year I work on my job. You know? I didn't graduate from high school. I don't have no GED. But hey, God did this for me. You know? But I know God got better stores for me. And to this day, I'm just like, wow. I live a life of hell, but he still chose me to do right. And I know I still sin in my flesh. Don't get it twisted. I still sin in my flesh. I'm not a holy person, because to me, I don't believe there's no holy person on this earth. You know, we nobody's perfect. Everybody sins. Everybody sins. My sins could be different from yours. Your sins could be different from mine, but we all sin. You know, but I'm just grateful that God chosen me to turn my life around. And for surely things are just moving away from me, you know? And I know I've been in so many storms I've never been in my life when I was younger. I know when I probably wouldn't, I wouldn't make it. But now I'm grateful and blessed that God put me in so many storms. You know, it's painful, it hurts, but it's for my good. It's make me strong, it make me strength. You know, strengthen up in my faith. Sometimes I doubt God up. I can say a lot to y'all. But never doubt something that you can't see. That's why you gotta have the faith in God. God can do anything. He's a provider. You know, he would never leave us or forsake us. God is a good God. You know? And I'm just grateful and blessed that he be with me every day, keep a shield around my body in this wicked world that we live in. You know? And I'm here to let y'all know that I'm blessed, y'all. Even when I don't have no money in my pocket, I'm still blessed. Even I barely have food in the house, I'm still blessed. Probably don't like the job I work on because I'm working with some people who get on my nerves, but I'm still blessed. You know why? Because I still got a paycheck coming. I'm still seeking God first. God's still blessing me anyway. Still blessing me anyhow. I'm still praying, just praying. Oh man, y'all just don't understand. You know, I came a long way, and I'm grateful and blessed to be the man that I am today. Hope this video that helps somebody out there can listen to my little testimonies. I got more coming soon, so y'all keep me posted, or I'm gonna keep y'all posted. You know, y'all gotta excuse me. You know, so God bless y'all. You know, I love y'all. Y'all stay faithful, stay blessed. Don't let Satan try to trick y'all, fool y'all, because we live in the last, oh my gosh, I can't get out. You know what I'm saying. This is the last days we living in, and Satan out here and his demons out here is running wild. They running out of time. They trying to fool people, trying to join religions that is not true. You know. So I'm letting y'all know, if y'all don't have a relationship with God, please get a relationship with God. Please. Jesus is the only friend we can count on. He the one who can get us through the pearly gates. Alright? I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. God bless. One.